Hey guys, welcome to Silicon Valley Girl. You probably haven't seen too much of this channel in your recommendations and your newsfeed because YouTube thought it has been hacked, and I've been shadow banned for weeks on YouTube. And in this video, I'm going to talk about why I think it happened, what I did to restore my channel, and what I went through emotionally. Because Silicon Valley Girl, and I'm going to start with this. This channel is something that I see a lot of potential in, and I really like posting on this channel just because I'm connecting more and more with you guys. And then suddenly, so I was on this trip, I was on this vacation that lasted for 3 weeks, and the connection was really bad because we were like traveling through Guatemala, Panama, 33 weeks pregnant, Guatemala, Panama, Mexico, like all of those countries. And I was creating content for you. I was constantly answering your questions for my vlogs, and then suddenly, my manager, and I have like a community manager who helps me with YouTube, she tells me, Marina, I just Googled your channel and it's not in search. And I Googled Silicon Valley Girl on YouTube, and the only things that I was able to see were basically my old videos, but I haven't seen the channel itself. And then I started checking the views on my latest video. It wasn't getting a lot of views. I thought it was a glitch because something strange has been happening to my channel as well. A couple of previous videos were getting too many views. Like, I wouldn't expect so many views on those types of videos. And when we actually checked where the views were coming from, they were coming from external resources. And by external resources, I mean external websites. And those websites would end in .xyz. And when you go to those websites, they would ask you for your personal information. Basically, I guess, steal your channel. So I think there is this new scam on YouTube where, as a YouTuber, you always get excited about new views coming to your videos, and you want to research where they're coming from, and you go to analytics, and you see those weird websites, but you want to check them out, and you check them out, and you log into those websites and they steal your info. I didn't log into those websites. I had my community manager just check the websites out, and she said, they are scammy websites, don't go there. And then, because I was traveling, my channel disappeared from search. My videos stopped getting views, and somehow those two videos were overperforming with being posted on external channels. I was like, hey, something is going on with my channel. So I wrote everything down to my partner manager, and she sent everything to the support team. And then, they were like, okay, we're going to look at it. And I came back home and I posted a video, and then it gets 50 views in an hour, and I would expect 1,000. And I'm like, okay, I'm shadow banned. Something bad is going on with the channel. And I get this email from YouTube saying it's going to take a few weeks. But looking back right now, I actually like the thought process that I had, because my thoughts were like, okay, if this channel is shadow banned for good, I might just start a new one. Like, I have so many scripts ready. I have so many ideas. Maybe a new start would be even better. Yes, I really love the name Silicon Valley Girl, and I was just able to get a trademark on it. But, from my previous videos, it's just wow. And I was like, okay, we'll just start a new channel, fresh start. I've done it 3 times already because I have 3 channels. And then in a couple of days, YouTube reaches out and says, everything is fine. Your channel is back to normal. And I actually think they doubled down on promoting me through the algorithm, because my latest video on how we decided to go for a second baby is actually overperforming. And I wanted to thank everyone who helped me, because I asked you to comment and like that video, because I was afraid that we would never get out of the shadow ban. And I thought maybe if you just comment, people who subscribe to my channel and have notifications on, they might see the video. And you guys helped a lot. It's getting a lot more views than I would expect. And I'm so glad the channel is back, because I just love chatting to you. I like talking to you. Okay, takeaways. Number 1. So when I was logging into my channel during travels, I got those warnings from Google saying, your account might be compromised. You're logging in from a weird location. Please confirm your phone number. What I did, I just decided to skip those notifications because I was on vacation. I was like, whatever, I'll come back home and fix it. Never do that. Once you get the security alert from Google, fix it right away. Number 2, once I got back home, before logging into the channel, I got a new phone. And I use LastPass for passwords. And I was trying to log in from a new device using LastPass. And LastPass somehow was triggering Google's security system, and Google thought it was malicious software, that it was hacking I think so, that it was hacking my channel, because every time I try to use it, I would get like those security notifications. This is number 2. Number 3, probably the most important. Try to connect with your audience. not just through one channel. I'm just so happy I have 3 channels on YouTube. I'm happy that I have a Discord group, a Substack, Instagram, like so many things. Yes, it takes the focus away. And sometimes you think maybe I should focus on one thing and make it the best. But the thing is, things like this happen. And when they happen, you just think how vulnerable you are, that you have only this one channel to connect with your audience. And this applies to everything in our life. Diversify, try to do at least like a couple things so you're not dependent on just one thing. And the 4th thing, I know it's going to be hard, but I was just so happy with the way I mentally handled the situation. I was just like, okay, nobody is taking me away from me. They're just taking away my channel. But I'm here to stay. I have my brain. I have my superpower, which I think is talking to people. And I will just start again. Maybe it will be better. So adopting this mindset really helped me get through the situation without being too nervous, because I can't be too nervous these days. A couple of tips on how I got my channel back. Whenever you're experiencing an issue, reach out to a support team. I think YouTube is becoming more and more supportive of smaller creators as well. And I think if you have over 100,000 followers, you get like priority replies. But also, if you stress out that, you make a living from this channel, they take into account the amount of views that you're getting. I was telling them like, guys, I have those contracts coming in. I just can't wait for a few weeks. I'm delivering a baby in 5 weeks. Like, come on, this is super important for me. And also help them understand the issue, because I think there's so much scam going on YouTube right now. And I think they were like, the channel was stolen and I had to fill in this crazy form with a lot of questions, and they followed up with more questions. And I think the initial idea was that they would move my channel to a new brand account, and that sometimes means losing comments, losing your replies. I was like, no, guys, it wasn't hacked, because I just understood the issue. There were so many warnings from the system that I ignored, and I knew it was partly my fault, and also just this coincidence of me traveling, getting those external weird views, and my channel disappearing from search. And I try to explain everything to them. Oh, and having a new device and using LastPass, like I gave them as much information as I could, and I got back to them very quickly. Just try to be helpful and try to be understanding, and never be too angry with the support guys, because they're there to help you. And I know it's frustrating, and like with anything in our lives, when something happens, think of an action plan of what you're gonna do if the worst thing happens. And I already had that action plan. Like, if my channel disappears, I just start a new one, Silicon Valley Girl #2 or whatever, Silicon Valley Girl show. And I just continue with my content, because my audience knows me. Taking a channel away from me doesn't mean taking me away from people's brain. People still remember me. Like, if they want my content, they will eventually reconnect with me. So these are my 2 cents on the problem, on trying to fix this problem. So I hope if you're a beginner YouTuber, this information will be useful for you. And if you're interested in growing your channel with me, the link to my course will be down below with a special promo code. And if you're watching this just out of the curiosity and you're not thinking of starting your channel, just adapt this mindset. I think it's really helpful. You come down, you realize, yes, you were dependent on one platform or whatever, one source of income, one person, etc. But when you lose something, the most important thing is to not lose yourself. And if you don't lose yourself, you can always start over and over again, and maybe grow even faster, grow even better, and apply new tactics. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for being subscribed to Silicon Valley Girl, and I hope you'll see a lot more of me in your newsfeed. Thank you guys so much. See ya. Oh, and you might be wondering, what's this new studio? My studio, the one with the blue background, is actually our guest bedroom. And we have 3 friends, one after another, stay with us this week. So I just thought maybe I will film in my office. That's my office. See you guys. Bye-bye.